So good morning learners, welcome to our today's lesson. I know you're surprised to see me back. Yes, I was there and introduced you to pollution. We had studied air pollution, and you were taken through by teacher Masege. And today I want to take you through, I know you introduced digital devices, and I want us to today identify digital devices. I'm Teacher William George. I will be taking you through this particular unit and other units in this particular book. Now, you defined what a digital device is. You say what it is, and you say a digital device is an equipment that contains a computer. So let's write that, learner. A digital device is an equipment that can contain a computer. Any equipment that can contain a computer is what we refer to as digital device. So, what is the function of this digital device? What are the features or things that you can find in this device and say, this is a digital device? So, some of the functions that we'll see this digital device performing is, number one, receiving information. A digital device can, number one, receive information. What do you mean by receiving information, learner? Sometime I want to give you an example of a digital device, that is a phone, a telephone, or a cell phone, or a mobile phone. That is an example of a digital device. It can receive information. Let's say you want to call your cousin or your auntie from Nairobi. You're just here in Kisauni, but you can make a call. And through that device, the device receives the information that you want to transmit from where you are to the other person. So it's going to give the other person information. Yours is just to talk. As you talk, it receives the voice and takes it to the other phone through what we call waves, and the person can hear you and hear what you are saying. So we are saying, number one, it can receive information. Number two, it can store. It can store information. That such information that is stored in digital devices include pictures, that is photos. After you have gone to the beaches and you took some photos, they stay there in that feed, I mean the camera. They stay in the phone. So anytime you want to view the pictures, you'll see them there. The same digital device, we are saying, it stores information. Like for example, contacts of people in that mobile phone, that is an information. So it stored contacts of people. So anytime you want to call your auntie, you don't keep on looking at the book where you wrote the number. No. You just scroll and go to the phone book and type and so, Aunt Mary, Aunt Kezia, and then you'll find the name, the contact there. You'll be able to make. So it can really store information. Number three, a digital a device can process information. Can process information. Information can be processed. Like for example, if you want to transfer money from your mobile phone, or when a parent wants to transfer money from their phone to pay the school online fee, using the pay bill number. You pay using your M-Pesa through the pay bill number. That information, the amount of money that you send, and you're using the admission number or the name of the pupil. So that information will be processed and be put in that bank slip. So anytime you want the information, you can just go, take the statement and see what amount did I pay, this amount of money. The same information will come to the accountant's office. That anytime the accountant will click and see how many people have paid this money, can be able to see parents so and so, A and B, all those parents have paid, meaning that the information, she can process the information from the digital device and get exactly what she or he needs. And then lastly, a digital device can send information. That's why we are able to reach you back at home. Whether you're in the villages or you are here in town, we can be able to reach you. Whether you are in Kitale, Lodwar, Taita Taveta, any other part of the country, we can be able to reach you because we can send you information. We can send you these online lessons, and from wherever you are, you can be able to access them. You can be able to view and say, they just so and so learn English, so you learn English. Because you can be able to send information. Many times when you want among people and you don't want to disturb them, instead of making a phone call, just send them a message. Send them a message, Mommy, bring me chips today. I'm feeling like I don't want to eat sukuma wiki. They bring you. Because they definitely receive the information via their phone, through their phone, and bring you whatever you want. So it's very, very easy to work with a digital device and do all this. Receive information, store information, process information, and also send information. So those are the uses of digital device. If you want to know really a gadget or an object is a digital device, you can really see all this happening when you use them. So we are going to just mention examples of digital devices and then end our lesson. Examples of digital devices. Examples of digital devices. We are going to name many of them. Number one, we have what we call desktop computer. Desktop computer. All of us know what a desktop computer is. I'm sure you have seen one in our compound where we have our computer lab. You see Mr. Sel there. Sometimes he will tell you this is the keyboard, this is the mouse, this is the monitor. So that where you go and sit, that screen is what we call a desktop computer. It has so many components, it has so many parts attached to it. There's the monitor part of it, the screen. We have the CPU, the central processing unit. Then we have the mouse, and then we have the part that you use to type. We call it a keyboard. Number two, we have mobile phones. Mobile phones. Mobile phones. You have accessed this, especially this time of online teaching. Back at home, I know you may have big ones, small ones, the kabambe ones, all of those are mobile phones. But now we're talking about the digital one. Digital ones can be able to do all that we're saying. Number three, we have radio. Radio. I am not sure whether all of you have seen radio, but I know a number of you might have seen, especially in the villages, where sometimes we don't have the TVs, and what we have to listen to and information from is a radio. And the radio, as you're going to realize, is one device that can reach many people at a time, because even those who are at the village can be able to get information from the radio. Then we have number four, a smartwatch. Smartwatch. What is this we are calling a smartwatch? A smartwatch is a watch whereby you can be able to connect it to your phone. Once your phone rings, you'll be able to view the person who is calling you. Just see so and so, or 07 whatever. Meaning that it's a smart, you have connected it to your phone, such that you don't, every other time, continue going into the pocket and removing the phone to know who exactly calls you. Just take it from there. You can also receive your call from the phone. The other one is iPad computer. iPad computer. Now we have a type of computer where we don't carry keyboard and mouse and all that. It's only one iPad. That's a big one, tablet, where everything is there. The keypad is there, so the keyboard is there. Everything can be done using that iPad computer. The other one is electronic book readers. Electronic book readers. We call them e-readers. E-readers, this type of a device whereby you can be able to read books through it. You don't need to carry the big book, like I'm holding a science and technology book here. I fix that science and technology book into a device so that anytime I want, I just go through the device, look for that science and technology book, click on it, I'll be able to read all the information from there. We call them e-readers. Then we have the laptop computer. Laptop computer. I'm sure you've seen laptops, especially with your parents, because they are using it to do their work. They can work from home or even from where they work from. So a laptop computer is a computer where you can carry it. It's a portable one. Doesn't have the CPU. Doesn't have the, you can include mouse at your own will, but it has everything where we have the keyboard. The keyboard, and then we have the way you can move the cursor using the sensors, back and left. I mean the right and left buttons that you can be able to click there. Then it has its own motor. You just fold it and unfold it to be able to do your work. The other one is a television. Television. What we just simply call a TV. A TV in a long form is what we call a television. TV does a lot of work. If you want to see what is happening, the number of corona cases in our country, you see Mutai coming there and saying it. If you want to watch news at 7, KTN, NTV, wherever you want to watch. If you want to watch cartoons through the TV. Then of course we have the smartphones. 9 smartphones. A smartphone is what we are using at home to be able to capture our lessons. Or what we are using is a smartphone. We have other phones that cannot do the same work that we are giving you. The Kabambe phone cannot be able to access these lessons. So that's why we have a different analog phone and a smartphone. An analog phone cannot be able to access all those things. You just use it for communication. Then we have a tablet computer. I just talked about it. Tablet computer. And lastly, we have what we call a digital camera. Number 11, digital camera. Cameras that can be able to take pictures. I know you have them. Carry them, the big ones. You have the Canon cameras and all those. The ones that the reporters use to be able to capture the scenes that they report. So all these are examples of digital devices. You need to write all this very well in your book. Beginning from here, write all this and ensure that you read, because at the end of this, I'm going to give you questions about the same. So until next time, Nana, I want to stop at that point and wish you the very best at home as you continue using your digital devices to access our lessons. May God bless you.